Top three reasons why people are going solar in 2025. Let's get into it. So, reason number one that people are choosing to go solar in 2025 is pretty simple: clean, efficient energy versus dirty, inefficient energy. So, once you understand that you are going to need electricity no matter where you are or what you do, unless you plan on becoming Amish and churning butter and raising barns and living off of the grid completely, you're going to need electricity. So that means it's just a choice from there how you want to derive that energy and where you want the source of it to come from. So solar is entirely of the sun. It's clean, super efficient. You can't find a better way that's more environmentally friendly to power your home to meet your electricity needs. The power grid, not so much. It's 120 years old. It's antiquated technology. Coal-fired power is just dirty. It's a polluting machine. It pollutes your lakes, your rivers, your streams, your parks, your groundwater. You know, these big electricity companies, most of them all have lawsuits that have either been settled or are pending because of coal ash pollution and just really just nefarious, naughty things that come from that industry entirely. So if you have to choose between a source that's clean, that protects the environment, you know, that's efficient versus one that's dirty, that pollutes your home, because listen, we can all agree, common sense tells you it's stupid to pollute where you live. You don't want to pour motor oil on your living room floor. You don't want to dump dirt into your bed before you go to bed at night. You just don't want to pollute where your kids live and sleep and where your grandkids are going to have to live. So if it costs the same, less, or even similar to do the right thing and, you know, walk the walk versus talk the talk, you know, whether you believe in climate change, whether it's man-made or whether it's naturally occurring, you know, this is your opportunity to do something, because at the end of the day, again, it comes down to choices, and you can either keep on pressing on as things are and just watch the disastrous outcome. But if you believe that we do need to change things in our behavior, in the way we do things as a people, as a country, especially when that comes to, you know, pollution and environmental situations and how we power and how we choose to operate as when it comes to our homes, we have a choice. So that's reason number one. It's cleaner, it's more efficient, it's just better. The second reason everyone is deciding to go solar, when I say a lot of people are going solar, we have one new household every 20 seconds in this country right now who is adopting solar power for their home, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. The biggest reason is you save money, man. It's money. The electric company's a monopoly. You don't have any competition there. You don't get any say in who provides electricity to your home. I know I don't. Our power company, you know, they raise our bill every single chance they get, anytime they feel like it. And the one common denominator is that bill never goes down. It always goes up. So between inflation, between rate hikes from the power company, some areas in this country are just under siege when it comes to electrical costs. You know, places in California, places in New England, they've seen increases up to 15 and 20% in one single calendar year. And that's usury. That's borderline criminal. And you really have no choice. You either take it or you leave it and you sit in the dark. Well, if you have solar added to your home, you control the process. You make the decisions, and you're able to power your home based on, you know, your own merit. So that's a beautiful thing. Energy independence is real. And, you know, you exchange a payment that's constantly increasing and going up. If you have just a basic inflation calculator online, you can work the numbers and you can see, you know, take your average electricity usage that you have right now for your home based on your annual usage. You break it down over 12 months, whatever that average number is, you plug it into the inflation calculator and you watch what happens. In 10 years, in 15 years, your payment's going to double and it's going to triple and it's going to go up and up and up and up and up until you've just paid an exorbitant amount of money. Your solar payment, however, is entirely fixed. It's like a fixed rate mortgage. It never changes. It never goes up. So you have the same payment now that you will have in 2030, in 2035, in 2040. And in that 15, 20, 25 year term, when you have solar working for you versus the power company, you're going to save not only a few dollars, you're going to save thousands of dollars, in some cases tens of thousands of dollars, just by making a smart business decision that you're going to take a payment that's constantly increasing and you're going to swap it out for one that's fixed and it never changes. Basic math, it's not hard. People try to complicate solar and make it seem like some sort of complex decision. It's really not. It's simple decisions. Do you want clean energy or dirty energy? Do you want a fixed payment that doesn't change, or do you want one that just goes up whenever the CEO of your power company decides, well, hey, we're going to charge you for these lawsuits that we're having to pay off. We don't like that fact that we have to pay those to the federal government. I need a new Ferrari. I need a new beach house, whatever it is. We're the consumer and we're paying for it. And when you have a monopoly, you have no choice. Solar's about choices. It gives you the power. Number 3, big reason to go solar is, again, energy independence, and that comes with battery backup and storage. So these new batteries, the backup batteries they have now, they're just sleek and they're beautiful, and they are more powerful and they're cheaper than they've ever been. They're awesome. And you can't put a price tag on protecting your home and protecting your family and having that backup power. You look at the people in Texas last year during the summer when it was 110 degrees. We had over 300 people die. They passed away because they didn't have electricity in their home, and there was nothing they could do about it. Generators are okay. They're fine to pair with a solar battery, but you don't want to rely on just a generator, especially if it's a more than a day or two, because it becomes super expensive. Those generators all require regular maintenance. They are all loud. Generally, they're going to smell like some type of gas. They require some fossil fuel to run it. So unless you have access to, the gas station, gas pumps, and hope they don't run out, or diesel or natural gas lines or whatever, if you don't have electricity or if you don't have fuel to run the thing, it just becomes a gigantic useless device. It's a 500-pound paperweight. So the technology is so much better with solar and with the battery backups. It's like choosing between indoor plumbing versus the outhouse. The outhouse will get the job done. It'll handle your business, but it's not necessarily the best way to do things, especially when you have way better options available. And that's exactly what we're looking at. We're looking at technology that's improved, that's advanced beyond that outhouse slash the generator. So those 3 things are really the main 3 reasons why people are choosing solar that I find. And I've helped quite a few families. And, at the end of the day, it becomes a simple choice. So if you find yourself identifying with 1 or 2 or all 3 of those things I just went over, and you say, yeah, that all makes sense, and hey, you might be a great candidate for solar, I'm happy to put together some options for you and show you how it works, show you the different financing means and the different payments, and let you decide. It's an IQ test at the end of the day, a litmus test, and if it's something that you feel like might make your life better and might improve your home and your situation, get at me. I'm going to leave my contact information in the comments and in my bio. And my name is John. I'm the owner of Anthem Clean Energy in Charlotte, North Carolina, beautiful Queen City. And I sell solar in 25 states remotely. I partner with the best installation companies and the absolute best EPC solar carrier in the nation. They have over 30,000 successful installations and top shelf everything, top shelf customer satisfaction. So reach out to me. I'm happy to help you, or at least give you your options. I'm here to help you. Thanks.